everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing okay. I'm getting ready for my trip to Washington, which is going to happen next week. So I'm in the process right now of doing a few things on my Tahoe. I have, so far I've changed the transfer case fluid, and I have added a bottle of Lucas transmission additive to my transmission. In the process, I did drain out the 26 ounces of fluid and then replaced it with 26 ounces of Lucas. So today, I have a K&N air filter, and I have degreased that as of, I degreased it yesterday, so it should be dry. I'll re-oil that and install it today. I'm going to put in 2 new front rotors on my truck because the ones that are on there are warped. I'm sure it's from pulling the trailer and they get overheated. So anyway, I bought some drilled and slotted ones, and today that's going to happen. The other thing I hope to do today is I'm going to drain the radiator and replace the radiator coolant with some fresh stuff. I kind of saw a thing on YouTube where it said you can do this. What you do is you drain the radiator, replace the stuff in there then, and then run it for a while, and then do that again. And when you do that, you end up with fairly fresh antifreeze throughout the whole system. It's maybe slightly diluted, but anyhow, you have pretty fresh fluid. So anyway, that's another thing I'm going to do. I bought 3 gallons of Dex Cool. I know I bought way too much, and I bought 2 gallons of distilled water so I can go ahead and mix them. But anyway, I'm going to try and videotape while I'm doing the rotors. So with that, I'll go ahead and get started doing that. So, all right, talk to you in a bit. Okay, so the first thing I did was jacked it up, obviously, and remove the center cap. Now I'm going to remove the lug nuts. Battery. There's again. That's better. Much better. Got the lug nut stuck in here. That's not good. One more time. I'll try one more. My goodness. I use metric like I should have to begin with. Whew, sorry about that. I had to knock the lug nuts out of the socket. Well, I'm halfway there anyway. Alright. That was easier. Remove the tire. Okay. Well, when I replace these brakes, the caliper bolts are usually a Torx head. But I went ahead and bought the hex replacement, so that mine are just hex bolts. Just try to find the right wrench right in the pocket. We get a pry bar to pull us out. Or the like. There's one. I gotta push the calipers in. Should come off pretty easily. But it isn't. I can't figure it. So you need to compress the pistons in a little bit. My knees are so bad. Reason for this is not to just slip right off. bigger bar. There we go. I got it. My goodness. Woo. We'll go ahead and pull the brake shoes out. Yeah, they're in really, really good shape. All right. Woof, getting old. Woof. I'm going to try the ratchet this time. Yeah, getting these caliper mounting bolts out can be tough. The torque's a pretty high spec. So, may have to use a ratchet with a cheater bar. Man, that's tight. Woo. Yes, sir. That is tight. I don't know why the lower one came out so easy. It's lucky, I guess. It didn't have a torque. Maybe it didn't have a torque right or something. You hate when that happens? Wow. We'll switch over to the 1/2-inch ratchet. I think it's my 18 millimeter.
Those two non-mechanics over there may need your assistance. Just in
Trying
case.
to put the seats in?
Yeah, but he would never come and ask, but I'm not that. Thank you. What'd you do with the little blue car?
Oh, she got slammed into. She was parked at the mall over there in Fremont, where Rotors and Costco is.
Oh, okay.
And some lady came, she's parked in the store. Came in the parking lot, jumped the curb and smashed into into it.
Oh,
With $4,000 worth of damage.
oh, jeez.
So it's in the shop, getting fixed.
There, this is my sister-in-law, Marlene.
Hi, how are you?
We're going to walk down to Target.
Oh, good for you.
All right, well, we'll
Can you have some more rain?
it'd be nice, then my car could really be clean now.
Mine too, yeah.
You should see what it looks like.
Yep. Okay, I'm back. I got it broken loose. Yes, you may comment as to why it was so hard to get off. I'm sure that many of you will know why it was so difficult. Alright, so now there's two little keepers on here. Get a pair of pliers to put it out. All right. Normally these things will just kind of like, once you get them started, they'll kind of unscrew from here. Just not sure if I'm engaging the threads on the bolts good enough. Always something, huh? It's coming. There's one. I mean, the rotors feel really good as far as meat-wise, but like I said, there's one of them is warped, and I just hate that feeling of the, you know, when it's pulsing under your foot. All right, there we go for that. Now, okey-dokey. So, here's the new one. And what's nice, you can see there, whoop, that they actually mark them so I don't put them on the wrong side. Slotted, drilled. Very nice. Let me get my brake cleaner so I can clean this off before I put it back. Okie dokie. Yeah, rather than put these clips on, it's going to take a lug nut. Hold it on. While I reassemble. Hang on, the middleman's here. Okie dokie. So, a couple of things I have. This is a tube of anti-seize, which normally I'd put some behind the plate, but I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to put some on the threads on here, and then also on the threads of the bolts before I put them back in. And this is caliper grease. So on here, where these springs are, I'm going to put some anti-seize grease on the lips of these things. This way, that's where the brake shoes ride. Not a lot, just a touch. Just enough to lubricate it up. A little watery. I'm going to go ahead and knead this anti-seize around a little bit. Oh, much better. Yes, mucho better. Yeah, just a little bit. Yes, so. Now these bolts here that hold the caliper bracket on need to be torqued. I'm going to go ahead and put it all back together before I torque it. But, yeah, these are torqued to 75 foot-pounds, which is part of the reason why they're kind of hard to get off. But yeah, it's important that you do that. But it is tight, no doubt about it. But, and then when you get to replacing, these bolts, putting these bolts back in, these are torqued to about 30 foot-pounds. Much easier to do. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and spray off these pads as well. Whoops. These are ceramic pads. Yeah, I know it would have made more sense to put them on before I put the bracket in, but you know, that's just not my way. I always have to do everything the hard way. You know that. Anyone who knows me knows I always do things the hard way. Like I said, everybody has to be something, and you know, maybe I'm just destined to be an example of how things not to do things. So who knows? All right. So the calipers are back in. The pads are back in. The only thing left is put on the caliper. The pistons. You know, I am going to go ahead and pull them in, even though, like I said, they shouldn't be worn at all. The pads aren't that old. But for the sake of getting them back in, because I had such a hard time getting them off, I'm going to go ahead and squeeze them. Squeeze them home. I did that one the hard way. I'm going to go ahead and do this other one on the outside edge. I'm going to put a little bit of caliper grease on the piston faces as well. Right on the face here. Just to kind of give it a little bit of lubrication. Doesn't need much. There we go. And we also, I need to put some on here, on each one of these pins here. Put some caliper grease. And I will put a little anti-seize on the threads. Okay, so other than torquing it, that's it. That's all we do here. This side is done. Oof. So, got my torque wrench. I'm going to start with caliper mounting bolts, and that's the one I told you was 75. All right, we'll set it 75. Actually, I'm going to use an extension, I think. Hey, the problem is, the extension I don't have a shorter extension because I have it in my trailer. So, alright. We'll just have to try to make this work. Alright, we're on it. Alright. And now for the other bolts, we'll back it off to 30. And tighten those. And that's it. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the tire back on, and we have to torque the lug nuts down. So that's how you do it. Hopefully that's going to work out better. Alright, talk to you soon. Oops. Okay, so long day. I got the brakes all done. I got a video here of me doing the driver's side. It's just a repeat of the passenger on the passenger side, so I didn't want to bore you with that. I got the air filter oiled. I'll put that in tomorrow, and the only thing left to do on the truck before the trip is going to be the coolant change, which I'll do tomorrow as well. So anyway, I'll go ahead and put this thing up. Hopefully you're not too bored. There's a lot of distraction. I'll try to see if I can cut some of it out, but lots of distraction, and but the end result is it looks good. I pumped the brakes back up. I haven't road tested it yet because I'm waiting to put the air filter back in. So again, all that stuff will happen tomorrow. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate all of your comments. Thumbs up if you like it. Thumbs down if you don't. And again, thanks again for subscribing. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye.